Alright, I'm going to do a review here today on this Moultrie M-880 digital trail camera. We'll start out by, I've had this camera now for a couple weeks, had a chance to actually put it out in the field and use it. I'm going to show you the basics of programming, which is really easy. It's really nice. I love how compact and small this little camera is. But as far as programming this little camera, once you install your batteries, which is in a battery tray right here underneath, you turn the power to on. Takes a second to come on. And then you hit your mode button and you use the up and down arrows to scroll through the menus to do your different video or photo and the duration of time. Let's see, I'll just go through them here. You can delete all the videos, default settings. It tells me roughly how many days I have left, which is saying I have 160 days left on these batteries. You can program in your longitude and latitude, time duration, time frequency, I'm not sure what that is. Info strip on, which is basically when it takes a picture or video, it puts at the bottom of the screen the temperature, the time, moon phase. You can read out temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius, the camera name. You can turn a video, audio on or off, the length of the videos, the video resolution, the multi-shot, motion freeze, photo delay, capture mode. You can set the time and date, security code. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. So anyway, as far as setting it, it's very easy. I'm really happy with this little camera. It cost me, I believe it was about $170 through Cabela's is where I bought it. I could have got it cheaper online, I found later on. Has a little tripod mount, 1/4x20 mount. It came with a strap that goes through here to mount to a tree. Now, I chose and opted to get a little more secure with my setup, so I bought one of these called a cam lock box from camlockbox.com. It's really heavy gauge steel. It's really secure. I'm really pleased with it. What you do is you bolt through these two holes right here and here to your tree. I haven't actually bolted it yet. And then you line these tabs up. The bottom one goes in first, and then just slides together and locks in place. And then you buy what you call a Python lock, which is a cable lock made by Master, and you can then lock it to a tree. What I did in my test run is I just put this through the side hole here, which is right here, and then looped it around a tree and just pulled it tight. I didn't worry about bolting it to the tree right now. If I was in a more public area, I would have. So anyway, what happened here, I'll give you a little backstory. My son was up hiking around on the mountain behind our home, and he was walking up this little ridge, and he found where it looked like a deer had gone from brush patch to brush patch to brush patch and just rubbed the heck out of everything. Very random. And he came home and told me about it, and I thought that was pretty curious. So I went up there and checked it out, and it was just really random. It wasn't like a scrape line or you know, something you expect to see when you're out looking for these bucks. You wouldn't expect them to do this. So I thought, this is really strange. I want to see what's going on here. I thought this will be a perfect time to test this trail camera out. So I took it up there and found this little spot, and I clamped it to a tree, and I let it run for 4 days. Coming up here, I'll I'll show you some clips of what I found. So here we go. So I hope you enjoyed those pictures. I was thoroughly impressed with how this camera did. Now I didn't have any other camera strapped to that tree to compare them to, but I'm really happy for what it is. You know, it took really good pictures. It took pictures of some of these deer that were quite a ways out behind brush. You could see them kind of through the brush. I haven't tested out the video mode yet, so that'll be in an upcoming review. Be the video function of this particular camera. And my son told me I need to show you how this fit in this cam lock box. So I'll do that real quick before we end this video. So once you take the lid off, can you see it there? Okay. So once you take the lid off, the camera, this is the only downer to this whole setup, is you got to, you drop your camera in. You can do it with the lid closed. So actually what you do is you get your camera, you turn it on, and at that point it's armed. Once you turn it on, you have, I believe it is, let's see here, 29 seconds to get this thing put where you want it and get out of the way, or it's going to start snapping pictures of you. So once you turn it on, I guess I might as well turn it off at the moment. You already have this bolted to your tree. You set your camera in there, and it's a nice fit, as you can see, a real nice fit. You got to get this position, and then you got to run your cable through this hole around the tree and locked. And then, you know, you have 29 seconds to do all this, or it's going to start snapping pictures like crazy. But which is no big deal. You can just delete those pictures later on. But anyway, to make a long story short here, I hope you enjoyed these pictures. Like I said, I'm thoroughly impressed. A couple nice, that one 5-pointer in those photos is a real dandy buck. We're probably about a 135, 140 class whitetail. So anyway, I'm real pleased with this camera. I'm going to be doing some upcoming reviews. I'm going to put this camera back out into the same area and try to get some video footage of these bucks. And we'll see how it works out. So anyway, give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.